in, but something about you makes me feel like you could do this. And then right here, the characteristic, the goal should be eye-popping and jaw-dropping, leaving them wanting more. Yes, if you are able to formulate a delivery or perfect the last 20 seconds of what you are trying to do moving forward in such a way that people are like, okay, I need to be, I need to be a part of that. I need to learn more. This person is clearly smart and is on their way somewhere that I need to be when things start to progress for this individual. And so I'm just like, notice the transition for all of these. The first one should be intriguing. I don't really know you. So if this is not intriguing, I'm going to, people do that whole, I'm sorry, I gotta go. If this is in person, or if they're reading this via email, which most likely they will, they just will not reply because, you know. And so in the second part, now you move from being intriguing to, okay, so you go to school where? All right. And, oh, you're currently putting in volunteer hours here and you're rate. Oh, you've exceeded expectations as a volunteer. That's impressive. A lot of people don't even want to come to class, but that's another story. So now you're like, okay, this is impressive. Now you're moving to just this is eye popping. You just blew my mind. How can I be down? No branding. So how do you write this? Your transition word from in the past or previously, and then middle, your present, currently should now move to, it should begin with ultimately. Ultimately, this knowledge and experience will allow me to, boom, allow you to do what? Explain how your current success will take you and the industry to the next level. Ultimately, the knowledge that I'm acquiring right now and the experience that I'm gaining in my role as a will allow me to, oh, and then that's when you give us that big old goal right there. You can either start with this or follow up by saying, I'll be able to add to the continued success of leading agencies by thus raising the bar, raising the expectations of what is actually possible in this industry. If one of y'all told me this in 60 seconds, I would be like, I wish I can pay you right now. How can we, let's talk more, right? You're telling me that based on your knowledge that you acquired, the experience and the skills that you're sharpening, you want to do this great thing. You will be, and then you're letting me know that you'll be able to add to the continued success of leading agencies or even bring underperforming agencies to a overproducing, overperforming light. If you're able to tell me that and you're tell me how, all you need is to give the person a little sample, a little Costco sample. That's all. They don't need the whole meal. They just want, oh, that smells good. Now you got the appetite going. And then you follow up by saying, thus raising the expectations. You're a game changer. You are now raising the bar in your industry. You're like the Michael Jordan or the Michael Jackson, right? This was the expectations prior to you uh, coming in the door. As soon as you get there, you just gave people a new expectation of what is actually possible. Are you ready to live up to that statement? I hope so. And then you follow it up with this exit statement right here. I love to schedule a Zoom meeting to discuss more ways I could be of value while at the same time saving the organization more time and resources. What in the you yes, you had me at Zoom. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you are telling me that you are open to discussing ways that you can be of value. So you already know your word. More ways, more ways. Let me underline this so you guys know it's real. more ways I can be of value. You know, because during that 1 hour Zoom or whatever 30 minutes you got, that you can elaborate. But I'm interested in discussing and scheduling a phone call when time permits on your end. I know you're busy, so that I can discuss more ways I can be of value to what you're doing. But ultimately, um, explaining how I can save the company time and money and resources while actually maximizing and reaching our goals. That's all people want to know. CEOs want to save money. You talking about saving time, money, and resources? I want to hear what you got to say. So I'm setting you up. I'm setting you up for success. So as a recap, you know, this is your professional 60-second professional introduction. It's gonna take practice. You're gonna want to record yourself on your device and really listen to yourself. Instead of listening to your that favorite song or that playlist that you have, listen to this, because this is going to be a tool that when the time comes, when opportunity knocks, you're going to be able to confidently go through that door and see what you're going to say. If you can see what you are going to say, you are going to be powerful. In 20 seconds, you give them your professional pass. Hi, my name is Brandon Harris, and my 10 years of experience, well, that has jumped now. In my 15 years of experience working in education, in professional development, I've done, and then I quantify myself. I let them know that, hey, this is what I've done, right? And then I transition to that. Currently, I'm strengthening my skill set and acquiring more knowledge in the field as I am a doctoral candidate and receiving my doctorate degree at Cal State Fullerton with a emphasis in higher learning. So I'm already setting myself as someone that is willing to sacrifice to learn more in my field and in my industry so that I can better serve the population that I'm working with and for. So I'm mentioning what I'm doing currently. Uh, And then you want to transition. And of course, I can mention some roles and responsibilities. I'm a lecturer at Cal State Fullerton and within the Los Angeles Community College District and other schools. I'm a volunteer with PERTS. Um, you know, all of these other things. I'm a grad assistant. I'm working on a publication. But yeah, this isn't about me. Anyway, then I go and transition into what I want to do moving forward. How am I going to take all these things that I'm building, all these resume builders that I'm trying to leverage, and what do I ultimately want to do? Ultimately, I see myself applying all of the skills and experience in a position in upper management, in education, in leadership, possibly vice president of academic instruction, vice president of curriculum. So, you know, and ultimately a presidential role while always giving back to an industry that I know and love for many years, which is education, specifically higher education, right? So I'm ready to explain and go in, dive in more. This is only 60 seconds. When you get to that job interview or when you get that call back or that Zoom interview, you definitely want to use this 60-second professional introduction as a template where you are talking about what you've done in the past. You're talking about how you're applying what you are learning and what you're doing to what you want to do moving forward. So this is just an all-around good tool and a gift that's going to keep giving when you're ready. One thing I want you to know before I say thank you for listening is this. A giraffe doesn't waste time trying to convince a turtle to see things from their perspective. I saw this on from a public speaker named Caliber, and it just really struck with me. What I mean is be exclusive, be selective. Not everybody deserves your time and energy. Know your worth, right? It's some individuals, it's not their business to know what you can do, because and it actually it pretty you it can be draining for you, right? So share your 60-second introduction, target your 60-second introduction to and to people that is going to work with you, not against you, right? So again, I'll say that again as my phone went off. Target the individuals who are going to work with you, not against you. A giraffe is not going to waste their time trying to convince a turtle to see things, to hire them, or to partner with them, or to volunteer with them, or see things from their perspective. Because a turtle at their level, not only are, you know, aren't able to see from that giraffe's perspective, might not even be willing. So always make sure that you keep that in mind, and don't waste your time. Basically, don't waste your time. Make sure you craft this and you design this to your liking. I can't wait to hear yours. You can put it in the comments. Let me know what yours is. Post a link to yours if you already have one developed, or if you have any clarifying questions. Let me know. I'll even share my own, the one that I've done that I put on. Online. I actually put it in my signature for my email. So anytime I used to send out an email, it'll take you to, if you want to, you can click the link to see my professional introduction. So people can get a real time feel of who I am. So there's so many ways you can use this. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. I hope you got something good out of it, and I can't wait for to hear your success stories and all that great stuff. Thank you.